LeBron. Now, yesterday, AD sits out. The Lakers do win over the Thunder, though, because of a right foot injury that already has caused AD to miss parts of the season. Darvin Ham called it, quote, precautionary before the game. All right, Shannon, here we go. Despite last night's win, are you ready to give up on the Lakers for this season?
Skip, it's not good enough for the Lakers to make the play-in. It's not good enough for just to make the playoffs. Skip, they are the Los Angeles Lakers, winners of 17 NBA titles. The Celtics and the Lakers, Skip, it's about championships. Either you win the championships or the championship or you don't. Yeah, no, is it over? No, but at what? Okay, they make the play-in. Is anybody gonna be happy with that? You got LeBron James and Anthony Davis on your team, and you made the play-in tournament. Okay, you maybe make it to the first round. You get knocked out first round. Is anybody going to be happy with that? No. Did they show me something last night without AD? Sure, I liked the way they played. Schroeder was unbelievable in the second half.
He was.
The ball was moving. You saw Austin Reeves play really well. Troy Brown Jr., Hachimura guys, he was active on both ends of the court.
Yep.
They played well. But, man, it's going to take more than that to win a title, and that's how I judge the Lakers. I judge the Lakers as a title. Either you win the title or you don't, especially when you have those two guys on your team. AD didn't play last night. Ham says, this was always our plan to rest him. I don't know if I believe that, but it is what it is. But no, I'm not. I'm not ready to give up on the season. But I'm not really saying, oh yeah, we about to be the 5th seed. I'm not ready to say that either.
Could you soon be the 6th seed? You realize
how many games is AD gonna miss? Is he back? Is he back tomorrow night against Minnesota?
Okay, if we are to believe Darvin Ham, precautionary, this had been planned weeks ago, then this was the second half of a back-to-back on the road. I have to believe he will play against Minnesota on Friday night.
Okay.
And if he does and he's okay, it's a stress reaction. It's off a bone spur in his foot. At least I have some detail about it.
Right.
But it's nagging.
I mean, didn't he miss time with that foot?
He missed 20 games.
Okay.
He missed 20 games.
Yeah.
Okay, but has he been fragile in his time in this league? Yes, he has. Has he been a little brittle? Yep, he has. Can you trust that he'll play Friday night? I can't give you 1,000% on it, but I think the plan is for him to play.
Right.
The plan is they've got 5 games coming up at home. They've got 10 of the next 12 at home. They got, I told you by ESPN metrics, they have the easiest closing schedule of anybody in all the NBA. They have the number one easiest closing schedule. So if you look at the next 5, they're all at home, ending with a game against the Knicks on a Sunday, which would be a week from Sunday. That would be the day. Then on Monday, that would be when they told us LeBron would be evaluated. Right. So will it be a positive evaluation at that point? Could he come back at that point? I don't know. I have no idea. But if he can, listen, I picked the Clippers to win it all, but I didn't see this coming. In my wildest nightmares, I did not see Russell Westbrook as a Clipper. They are 2.5 games up on you only. It's only 2.5 games, and they are the 6th seed.
Right.
They're out of the, they're above the play-in, okay? They're actually in right now the playoffs. You can't tell me that the Clippers are going to get better with Russell Westbrook. There's a quote in a John Hollinger piece in The Athletic from an anonymous executive who said, I don't fear the Clippers the way I used to now that they've got Westbrook. Well, I told you, I think they're doomed.
Right.
It's the last thing you needed was Russell Westbrook. I think he's more trouble than he's worth. But my point is, again, they've lost 3 in a row with him. I think they're going to lose tonight at Golden State, even though they're favored. They're favored by 4.
The question is Kawhi going to play or Paul George going to play?
Well, again, and Steph, I'm pretty sure, is not going to play.
No, I think he's going to play next week. I think they said he's going to be back next week.
Well, no, I think the Clippers are supposed to be at full strength. This is why they're a 4-point favorite.
Okay.
But do I trust them with Russ in and out of the lineup and juggling his ego and his pouts? I don't. I like your team a lot more. Listen, as silly as this might seem, going into that game yesterday, before we knew that Anthony Davis was not going to play, which was an afternoon announcement, do you realize Oklahoma City was a 1-point favorite over Anthony Davis and the Lakers at home? Because they're pretty good, and they're well coached, and they're young, and they're talented.
Let that sink in for just a second.
And they don't have Shea Gilgeous right now. Okay,
This is my point I want to make.
I got it.
Without Shea, Skip, Anthony Davis and LeBron James and this team lost by damn near double figures almost a month ago
On Kareem night.
to this team.
Yes, correct.
Two All-Stars. The greatest player in my estimation to ever played, LeBron James, lost to OKC.
That is correct.
And you want me to say how they done?
Okay, but they added a bunch of new pieces to what looks like could be at least be a contender puzzle, and they were all on display last night. I really liked what I saw. I don't think it was simple for them to win that game. And Oklahoma City, as you know, made a run in the fourth quarter.
They did.
And I'm going to say this again. You actually do have a closer you can trust on this team, and it's Dennis Schroeder. And you can laugh at me all you want.
Oh my God.
But every time he's got the ball in his hands in big clutch situations, he'll go to the free throw line and ace it. He made all 6 of his free throws in the second half. He made all 4 down the stretch of the fourth quarter. He scored 22 just in the second half.
Right.
He scored 12 in the fourth quarter. He was the reason you survived last night.
I agree.
Even though Austin Reeves, he can just flat out play basketball. And all those little pieces you added, I thought Rob Pelinka did a sensational job. They're not like world-beating changes, life-changing changes. But the point is, did you not see a lot of little things that you liked?
I mean, think about it, Skip. They shot 39 free throws. I don't remember them shooting that many free throws with LeBron and AD.
Okay. How many turnovers did they have last night?
They had 13.
13.
Yeah.
Well, the previous game, they had 26 with
So
AD,
they cut it in half.
right?
Well, if they'd had 13 against the Grizzlies, they'd have won.
They would have won the game. Absolutely so. Okay. Did you like what you saw from Mo Bamba? He gave you 12 and 7, right? Okay. I liked it. I liked everything that I saw of all the Hachimura can play. He's a credible 15, 20 minute a night NBA player. All the pieces are there for you to have a very good team, but you need your 2 superstars to get healthy, and then the operative word is stay healthy, right?
Healthy. This team as constructed. LeBron healthy, AD healthy. How far can they go?
Healthy?
Yes.
I mean, 100% healthy?
100%.
Would I be shocked if they won the West? I would not. I'm serious. I would not. Because I'm not sure about the other teams enough that I say, well, there's no way they'd be better than Denver. If you got LeBron playing at the level he's been playing at, and you got Anthony Davis, it's on various nights he'll give you against Memphis even
28-19, 5 blocks.
I'm just saying he didn't have fingerprints on that game like I wanted him to, because they scored, what was it, 86 paint points?
Yes.
I didn't love that, but he did block 5 times, you know. So the point is that they're potent with AD. Listen, AD, when he's right and healthy, he can be a top 5 player as a two-way player. He can make a case he's the best two-way player. It's why Darvin Ham's been calling him Wilt Davis, as in Wilt Chamberlain. And he's 6 feet 10 inches tall, as opposed to 7'1" Big Dipper Wilt Chamberlain.
Right.
So the point is, look, this is what drives me crazy. And you can say I'm old school, stick in the mud, whatever you want to call me. But I look back at Jordan's career, and it boggles my mind. 9 times he played all 82 games.
Those days are over.
Okay, I got it. Then another year he played 81 games, so he only missed 1. And another year he played 80 games, and he only missed 2.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up last night because I just had never let it go in my psyche. What has LeBron done? Only 1 time in his career has he played all 82. He did have also an 81, and he had an 80 just like Jordan did. But we got 9 times all 82 versus 1 time all 82.
You know what it is?
And then let me finish on Anthony Davis.
Oh, no, he ain't.
Okay, well, not 1 time in his career has he ever played all 82. He did play 75 twice. And when I let that sink in, I thought, well, for him, that's pretty great to play 75 games.
Skip, I give you better. You know what I'm talking about. You remember when we was going to school, perfect attendance was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you got perfect attendance, you did something. Kids today, ain't nobody ever gonna get perfect attendance again. I know people that had perfect attendance from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. That used to mean something. Skip, it used to mean something. I showed up to school, you got a star, you got a little prize at the end of the year from having perfect attendance. That's what it was in the NBA. It used to be a badge of honor to play all 82. No more.
Okay.
No more. That's not happening, Skip.
But But listen, Michael Jordan was human.
Yes.
You can't tell me he didn't have aches and pains
Yes,
and
of course.
aches and
Yes.
pains, little of this, a little of
Yes.
that, and you just suck it up and
Yes.
say, it's what I do. I'm going to play.
But Skip, you say, but now Skip, you go say, man, my knee, my ankle, don't worry about it. Take the night off. They never told Jordan, no, take the night off.
No.
He might, I'm sure, man, my hip, my back, my knee, I didn't get a good night's sleep. He didn't start lineup.
Yeah.
Because it meant something. It doesn't mean the same in today's game to play all 82 as it did back then.
Yeah. Like Jordan, I think about Jokic now. He plays with his feet on the floor, and he doesn't do real athletic things, so he's not in danger, like he bangs with people.
No, he ain't about to be up in there and get caught up in there and somebody undercut him.
And Jordan was a high wire act of the highest order.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so you don't think he was getting banged up and
Of course.
coming from way up there and hitting the floor?
And now, Skip, everybody have these body pads on. They have, flap jackets and they have pads that thigh and butt pads. I don't think Jordan had any. The old school guys didn't have any of that.
Remember the Pistons, the Jordan rules?
Yeah.
It was Sam Smith's book.
Yeah.
Well, the whole idea was you got to.
You got to get him before he elevates.
Yeah, and the get him meant you got to hit him.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yeah, Skip. They were clotheslining folks back then. Man, you can't snatch people out the air like. You get suspended. You snatch if you do what Kevin McHale did to Kurt Rambis or what Bill Laimbeer did. Skip, man, Adam Silver gonna put so many games on. You're gonna be out for at least 20 games.
You are. I agree. Okay, so it drives me a little crazy that Anthony, they're going to manage his foot. I don't know. Like, come on, man. But you got to break. You won a game in a West that is still up for grabs.
Right.
And if Anthony is going to come back Friday, and I'm going to guess that he will, and I think he'll play at a high level, and if you could get LeBron back, let's say, best case scenario, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you get him back in 2 weeks, you're going to be a factor in the Western Conference.
I'll give you another example, Skip. You remember the preseason? The guys used to play in the preseason.
Yeah. No.
Ain't nobody playing now, Skip.
Nobody.
Everybody played in the preseason. It wasn't we gonna wait to play the last game. No, you played.
Yeah.
You might not play but 10 plays the first game and then 15, and you play to the half or 3/4 the third game, and then you started the fourth. But you played. Skip, these guys don't play anything now. Don't play it. It's too much money. I guess the risk of getting injured is too great. Like the risk of getting injured wasn't great back then when anything went. Yeah. You would like to think they would get hurt more back then when everything went. Skip, you hit anybody in the head, you do whatever you wanted to do. Hit them in the knee.
Now I'm back to the oldest cliche in the sport you play. The harder I play, the healthier I stay.
Yeah.
Because it's a fact.
Yes.
If in football you just go out and forget about getting hurt, I'm just going to play my ass off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go as hard as I can go. Those are the guys who somehow don't get hurt.
Right.
Well, it's the same now. If you plant seeds in psyches of, I could get hurt, I better be careful, I got to load manage, then it seems like everybody gets hurt off that, right?
Yeah, this low manage, Skip. But like I said, guys making $50 million, Skip, I guess you protect that investment.
Yeah.
You got any little nick.
Yeah, I don't think you should give up on this team.
I'm not giving up on them, but I just don't have the expectation. I don't think I have the expectations that you have. I'm going to be a little more realistic in my approach.
You?
Yeah.
Realistic?
Realistic.
About LeBron's team?
I've been realistic. I've been realistic. Hello. 30 and 33 says I should be very, very realistic.
You beat the Thunder.
Really, Skip?
Yeah, really.
I mean, if I was, let's just say I was 43 and something. 66. So if I was 43 and 23,
well, if you're 43 and 23, you'd be right up there fighting the Nuggets.
No, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
But we fight OKC and Portland.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut about the Lakers' chances, even though my Pelicans.
Oh, you won last together. Oh, B.I. went off last night. B.I. went off.
He did. He certainly did a season high. But, guys, I will add this to your point about players not playing all 82. Last season, only five players in the NBA appeared in every game. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
All right. KD and the Suns, gentlemen, are they on track to win it all this year? Eddie House joins us next to dive into it.